Hi everybody, welcome back to Basic Beginner Budgets. I'm just going to go over some of the stuff that I've set up for the year 2025 of how I'm going to be doing my budgets. As any of you have seen some of my previous videos, I just handwrite it down on paper. So it's not the prettiest and it's not the cutesiest, but it's what I like to do. So for each month, I've got one of these sheets made up, and it has the month, and then it has all my bills for that month, as you can see. And then as they get paid, I check them off. That way, at the end of the month, I know I have everything paid. You see some things here that don't have, like this here is the LG&E. It doesn't have an amount necessarily right there at the moment because that's going to be varied from month to month. So that will be one of my variables, which will be filled in. This is my rent, and I did put a line there just because my lease is up during the year. So at some point during this year, that amount will change. So that's why that is that way. Then behind this, I have a calculation for each week, what will be paid. And this is what is planned for January, the week of January 16th. I take my rent and divide it up into 4 weeks, so it's not one big lump sum. And then I have a loan that comes out automatically each week, so I've got that on there. And then I have gas for my car. I only work like less than 3 miles from my house. So if I don't do any running, I can get by with $10 for gas for the week. So that's why that's there. And then my internet, and then the Capital One card, the Care Credit. I don't know if any of you all have Care Credit, but the interest rate on it is horrible. So that's there. And then I have a small Lane Bryant balance, which should be paid off within the next couple of months. So that won't have to worry. And then this is what I have left for my buffer. Right now I'm doing the pantry challenge that's hosted through Three Rivers Homestead. Jessica does it, and it's not to spend but very limited at the grocery to use what's in your pantry. So hopefully she does it from January to February. I thought it was just January, so I don't know how far I'm going to get in it. But right now I'm doing pretty good, so I'm not having to buy anything. Like this week I had to buy eggs and milk. I'm not a homesteader per se, and I don't have chickens, so that is still things that I have to purchase at the store. So each week I'll be coming and showing you guys how this is going to work. And then at the end of the month, we'll be doing a wrap-up for the month, and that's when I will be paying the extra money on the extra debt that I want to pay off. This year I have 4 small credit cards that I want to pay off, 2 personal loans, and what was the other thing? I don't remember at the moment, but we'll figure it out. But I have some goals, so this year I want to pay off at least $4,000 in extra debt, and we'll go through that at the end of each month, and you'll see how far I'm getting on that. Plus, I'm doing the 52-week challenge and the 100-day challenge. But we'll see how it goes. So far, everything's going good, but it's only the 16th of January, so we got a long way to go. I just want to say thank you all for listening, and if you like the video, please subscribe and leave me a comment if you've come up with anything new that you're trying to do this year to help with your budget. And thanks again for listening. You all be kind and try to stay warm. I know in my area, we're in the middle of these Arctic blast storms. Like we got 9 inches of snow Sunday, and then we're supposed to get about another 5 today, which is Friday. They called work off, which I was glad. We get snow, but we don't usually get more than like a light dusting. So it's different when we get these larger storms. And this one, the one on Sunday, had ice in it. So we were actually shoveling and breaking up 2 inches of ice off the driveway. Woo, fun. But hopefully after this one this week, we won't have any more. I mean, we'll probably get a little bit more snow, but not like that anyway, not probably for a few years. But thanks again for listening. You all take care.